Sometimes I just can't help myself when I find a good deal on Facebook Marketplace. So this morning, it's a Sunday, got up early, was drinking some coffee, just scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I saw this Yamaha golf cart on there. Didn't have a price, said make me an offer. So I messaged the dude and I'm like, how much do you want for it if I come right now this morning? And he said $350. Then I offered back $200 because I hadn't seen it, and then we settled on $300. This thing's actually in really good shape. I think it's a 92, he said. Supposedly, I don't know how you open this seat. There must be a lever. Supposedly the batteries are bad. I don't really know anything about. Hold on, let me try to unlock this. I don't know anything about golf carts. So there's the electric motor. There's the batteries. This is one of these was loose. This one's loose, and that's one of the main ones that goes to the motor. So I wonder if that's why he was having issues. I'm gonna see if I can put a nut on that and tighten that down and try to charge these. It came with the charger. I don't think these originally came with deep cycle style batteries. I mean, I'll have to do some research. Supposedly this is a 92, but it's in really good shape. This thing definitely hasn't been beat on, you know. So I figured for $300 you can't go wrong, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna try to charge these batteries. If not, if they don't hold charge, I might just go up to Walmart and buy like 3 deep cycle batteries, or do some more research on what kind of batteries these things take. Said it was converted to 36 volts, whatever that means. So let's go ahead and get it unloaded. So obviously the batteries don't work. Like I said previously, I'm just gonna roll it off. The brakes work, which is awesome. All right, well, I didn't know how to release the parking brake. You just push on the gas pedal. So, but yeah, this thing is super clean. Tires are a little dry rotted, but at least they all hold air. Looks like it had a full, like, clip-on cab at one point. It's a little scratched up. That's broken, but for the price, I can't complain. This thing's actually really comfortable. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I know you can buy lift kits and stuff for these. Maybe I'll lift it and put wheels and tires on it, take these decals off. It is a Yamaha, which is pretty cool. I don't know what model. He said a 92. I don't see any way to verify that. Maybe under the seat. That's how you hook up the batteries. Maybe I'll get a multimeter and see if there's any juice on these batteries. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is check the volts on these batteries, see if they are dead. See what we're gonna get here. 1.7 amps. Never seen -3 amps. And then -4. Huh. So I think the next course of action is to try to charge this up. I hope this is wired up right. I don't want to mess up this all these electronics in here. So it did come with the charger. I'll go get that out of my truck. I'm gonna plug it in and to see what it does with the charge on it, see if any of these batteries are showing any signs of charging, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright, this is the battery charger it came with. I don't know anything about these, so it's kind of flashing there. I went ahead and hooked up this. I put a nut on that was missing. I don't have very much hope in these batteries. I think this is hooked up wrong. This is going from, well, maybe that's right, from positive to negative. I don't know. It's confusing. I know nothing about golf carts. Let's go ahead and put this on and see if it's showing anything to these batteries. It's kind of difficult to do one-handed. Let's see. So it's showing 2.5 volts. It's showing negative 4, negative 2. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit and then we'll see what it does. Alright, I've had this thing on here for about an hour. I realized why those volts were negative. I was doing them reversed, so that's my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this battery charger and see if it does anything. It's been long enough that it should show some signs of life. If it doesn't do anything, I'm gonna try to charge them off a regular battery charger, see if that does anything, and then if not, we'll just get new batteries. But batteries are expensive, so figured I'd try this. Let's see. It's on. Yeah, it ain't doing nothing. Oops. No, if there's... Yeah, it's not doing anything. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up one of the batteries to my battery charger and see what it does.